I'm gonna make a more concerted effort to make less noises that don't make sense this year.
No, that's fun. The expected teams. Like if someone said to me,
Hi everyone.
but
The gym is freezing.
yeah, it is.
And I thought, what about
The two Brits. Amazing. We are back. Your favourite show that's not on Netflix. Future Golden Globe nominees.
yeah?
Maybe winners. The two Brits. Season 2 is here. We've been recommissioned.
Recommissioned.
Are
What
you
a British thing
excited?
to say. Renewed.
Oh, is commission like a British thing?
Well, I mean, commission is an American thing, but it's not in the same
Recommissioned.
context.
We're being recommissioned for our second season, guys.
Did you have, so far, have you had a wonderful 2019?
It's been alright.
New year, new you?
It's been busy. New year, bigger me. I now take up a third of the screen instead of just a half of it. Or other way around. I take a half instead of a third.
Math wasn't, she's not good at math.
No. I'm 3 times bigger
Fractions
than
are
I
hard.
was.
Have you set any goals for yourself? Let's not
No.
call them resolutions, because I don't like that.
I don't set. I was thinking about that because I knew you were going to ask this question even before you told us. I was like, she's going to ask something about New Year's resolutions because it's inevitable.
I do-
Everyone does.
Yeah.
I don't set them
I don't either.
because I'm like,
I'm going to break them.
this is me.
Right. It doesn't get any better
It's
than
been
this.
28 years. Why is suddenly something gonna click
Switch
right
it
now?
up. Well, you know this. I'll tell our viewers.
Oh yeah, this is guys.
So-
hold on to your undies.
I have... It's not a resolution, it just kind of happened, but I have faithfully
I don't know how this
gone
thing just
to
kind
the
of happened.
gym 5 days a week for the last...
5?
Yeah?
I don't even do 5.
Well, you're get on my level. I feel the same way about the gym as Brad does about people who play video games. He needs more people on his level. Brad, did I just call him Brad? Sorry guys, that was confusing. Andy. So yeah, I just feel like this could be the year.
Tell the viewers about your first 2 days of gym going.
Oh, well, the first day wasn't so bad.
What did you do? What was the goal? That was my question. I goes, Brittany, what's the goal here? I goes, because clearly it isn't weight loss.
Well, do you want me
We've
to?
already mastered this.
Do you want me to tell them what I actually said? Okay, well, none of you people know who my significant other is, but I said that my goal was to
She
look
has
like
a
him.
significant
I have
other
a
now.
significant other.
Newsflash.
Newsflash, and he's a little bit.
not me.
It's not. That's as good against our covenant. But he looks a little bit like the Hulk, just not green. And so I initially said that my goal was
After
to be
the
as
Saints
big
game,
as him.
his
And
Facebook was like the
oh
whole
my god, I can't even. If I hear the word Saints,
Football.
football, pass interference,
That's weird.
helmet to helmet,
Helmet.
Roger Goodell. If I hear any of
It
them,
was a joke, Brittany.
I'm so triggered.
You won't
I'm
understand
triggered
this
right now.
because you're not a Saints fan. If this was Ohio State, how would you be feeling right now?
Oh, we don't lose, so it's just kind of.
However, I'm going off on a tangent. I'll not say we lost because of that, because we still would have had to go ahead and score.
Sure.
And I think,
Yes.
but I do
The
think,
goal of all sports:
I
go
do-
ahead and score.
I do think that kind of stunted her and put one in the downward spiral.
Wasn't it in overtime that happened?
No,
Oh, this was
it
in
was
regulation
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I don't. I want to care, and I feel
You want to
bad.
care because he cares.
I want to care because everyone feels so let down, but I've heard about it so much
All I said
that
was
now I can't care.
anyone but the Patriots.
Tom Brady is forever and all. As long as Tom Brady is in the NFL, he will be going to the Super Bowl. It's just who he is. I don't even like him. Sorry.
It's not that I dislike him, it just gets boring when the same team go
Sure.
over and over. But anyways, gym life.
Yeah. So second day,
I feel him already.
I did legs, and here was my thing. I thought,
I can tell.
I'm a former college athlete. I got this, right? So I overdid it on legs, and I was in so much pain. When I got to my apartment, I live on the second floor, I took the first step and I had to grab the railing and almost like pray in tongues that I could make it up the rest of the stairs. And when I got to my apartment, I had to go up another floor to get to the bathroom. I told Maybe I was going to tie a rope to her and just have her drag me up the stairs. That was a full week ago. I'm good now, but this is the first day that I haven't hurt. I did molecular damage, is what I'm saying.
You what?
I did molecular damage.
What? Well, Brittany, the longer you do it, the easier it'll get.
Yeah.
Are we still going? Have we got a...
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going at noon today.
I don't know who this person is.
I don't
Really
either.
at all.
It's terrifying.
Oh my god, well, you've got to get on your level. Sorry.
But I
Don't think will.
am so hungry all the time.
It's because you're using all this energy.
I
Oh
mean,
my
listen,
God.
I could eat.
Do you run?
Normally we do the elliptical, which I don't like very much, but I do it to appease my workout partner. Hopefully she doesn't watch this.
You have a workout partner?
But, yeah. So I've been, the past few times I've gone by myself because she was on vacation, and so I
did
was
you invite
rowing.
me the other day because you were on your own?
Well, no, I could take a friend that day.
She
And
was
normally
like,
I can't
can take
a friend.
today, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, that friend won't be me.
Isn't she selfish? I would go to the gym with her if she didn't go to CrossFit and pay an
Well,
exorbitant
actually,
amount of money
I went to
every month.
CrossFit and I had to sit out because I haven't been feeling well lately.
She's feigning it.
I'm mainly recovered now, but I've been sick for the last week, so yeah, I picked that up in Chi-Town, Chicago.
Nothing good happens up
Because we've
north.
both been away for Christmas.
We have.
in
How
the
was your
cold
trip
weather.
home?
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. It very different. Last year I couldn't wait to come back here.
Yeah.
Like it was really slow. All my friends were just having babies, and then I was stuck in the house all the time. I'm like, oh god, babies. No, I like seeing all the babies. But this year we actually went out with the babies. We went to soft plays, and funny story, we go to a soft play. I don't know what you call them here, but
I don't even know what it is to help coordinate and respond.
like
Brad,
a-
Andy.
like a fun house for like 3-year-olds with loads of soft stuff and sensory things and
Like, okay.
slides and
Yeah, place.
play thing, right?
I don't know those
So we
foam
go
things
there.
that never get washed that are just covered in germs and drool
So we
and
go
feces.
there, full of 2-3-year-olds. There's some 5-year-olds there. I step into like the area where it's soft, and I get nailed by a crocodile, and just face plant on the ground.
Oh, like
While-
a stuffed animal crocodile? Or
Yeah,
what? Okay.
well, like this big thing that the kids can sit on, but
Yeah.
it's like soft.
Yeah.
It's like
So someone rocketed it through the
yeah,
air?
you can. No, it was just sitting there. I
Oh.
just didn't lift my legs high enough because they're so heavy. Because I don't run like Brittany. Couldn't lift my legs high enough. I'm fly
You didn't.
face first on the ground, and
You didn't get nailed by a crocodile. You nailed the crocodile
Yeah.
and flipped.
and a 14-month-old child was just looking at us like, what just happened?
Why are you so klutzy? Then she fell in Chicago.
Oh my god.
So
I went to a pizza place and the floor was slippy. However, I was the only one. I walk in. Then I had boots on, so you know how the soles of boots aren't like
Yeah.
exactly grippy. They're not like sneakers,
Sure.
right? Because I was on my way to see Hamilton. So we go to eat beforehand, and I slipped. But instead of slipping backwards and slipping forwards, I managed to catch myself. So I just slid along the restaurant on my knees. And then the other Brit, okay, because there's another Brit which we'll talk about after. The other Brit was laughing so hard she sees this guy sitting at his table, like going like this, like trying to hold in his laugh. She goes, "You can laugh, that was hilarious." So yeah, I slid along the restaurant on my knees.
And then you had the worst pizza of your life.
I had
So
the
it wasn't
worst
even
pizza
worth it.
No. But yeah, Christmas was great. Went home, flew by. Then I went to Chicago for the Circuit Coaches Convention.
And it snowed.
It did snow. That was miserable. It was like windy snow.
Oh, it's the Windy
So
City.
it was cold. It was like minus however many degrees.
Oh, I'm glad. My good friend's father-in-law
Mm-hmm.
texted me yesterday a screenshot of the weather at home and said, "I wish you were here because I need a jogging partner." I don't.
this
I
since he
don't jog.
finds out you're
No,
in-
no, he was just being.
Oh, okay.
snark.
Facetious.
Yeah. So I hate running, but anyway, The temperature was -4. Real feel was -21.
And that's Fahrenheit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I go by Celsius as well, so...
I don't know how to do the conversion.
It gets
Below
to minus
zero.
a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's miserable up north right now.
Yeah.
It's just raining outside here.
It's hard times.
How was your time home?
It was good. You know, it ebbs and flows. But a funny thing happened. I was sitting with my mother at dinner, and she was trying to tell me about, like, someone was on Ellen, and she didn't know who it was, and this person had a helmet on. No, she said it was a pumpkin. It was a white pumpkin mask with diamonds for eyes. So I'm trying to Google these things.
Right.
So she starts going like this. The eyes were diamonds. Okay, she starts drawing this shape, which
Wasn't
to
a
me
diamond.
is a triangle.
Oh, okay.
So she's going, is it a diamond? What do you call this? And I was like, a triangle? It's the simplest shape there is, second only to the circle, which is one continuous line. So we're laughing about this, and she's like, stop, you're gonna make me pee. So that's how my time at home goes. We have a lot of those kinds of experiences. But more recently, should I tell them about Kane? I don't really have anything else to say.
Tell them about Kane.
So I'm probably going to get reprimanded by somebody for telling this story, but
Are you?
yeah, you know, like,
Why?
I don't think Joe watches this or anything. I don't know, maybe they don't want, like, you know, maybe this will be a thing. Maybe I'll
Well,
save
you said
this
his
and
name
show
now,
it
so
to
the
his...
Child Protection Act is
He's
out the
my
window.
family, yeah. I'm not going to say the name of the girl, though, but anyway, focus, people. Okay, so Kane is my nephew. Joe is my brother. So Kane gets off the bus. Joe comes out. Kane is sobbing,
How old is
crying.
Kane?
Kane's 7. Oh, he's 7. He's so sweet. I'll post it when we upload the video later. I'll post a picture in the comments so you can see how sweet and precious he is. 7 years old. Gets off the bus. Sobbing, crying. Faces beat red. Joe says, I've never seen him so upset in my entire life. Pause. They go to my mom's house for dinner. Kane says to my mom, Grandma, I have something to tell you, but I don't want to tell you right now because I don't want to cry all day. So he waits until bedtime, and he tells her that there's this girl in his class who he likes. And it was her birthday. And he made her a birthday card, which is so thoughtful. I barely get birthday cards for people at almost 30, and a 7-year-old is handwriting a birthday card for a child. So he spelled birthday wrong.
Oh.
And the little girl made fun of him and told him how stupid he was and whatever because he can't spell.
What is wrong with this
So,
world?
exactly. So he took the card back, which was like, good for you. I would have yanked it out of her hands too. So, the moral of the story is I have beef with a 7-year-old girl. And I have serious issues
What's her name? Oh,
with
do you know
her.
her- do you know
I
her
do know her
name?
name, but I feel like I shouldn't say it. But
Is it one of those names
Andy-
where you're like, yeah,
Yes.
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 I knew she would
Yep.
take the call.
Yep. So
That's how I used to feel about Brittany's, you know.
You're the second person to tell me that I changed Brittany's for
You
them.
did. Like, before I came over here, Brittany's was like a...
Made
Brittany.
you do that?
Brittany.
But I'm fantastic.
Now I'm like, Brittany.
Yeah, I totally get it. But speaking of love and the failings of it and what a disaster it is to date and be 7.
Except for Brittany, who's in a happy, committed relationship.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes.
And first of all, plan if you're not a planner. I don't think it needs to be extravagant. I'm not saying you need to buy 1,000 roses and take them to a $1 million dinner, but do something nice.
And we are going to help you guys do that. We have fans. You guys don't interact with us a whole lot outside of just randomly seeing us and saying, hey, we love the show. But this is your chance. Mm-hmm. We are going to deliver or announce your Valentine's Day messages on the show.
On our next show. So 2 weeks
Is it the
from now.
next show? 2 weeks is...
Yeah. Because we want to do it before Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
So then you have a week to make love bloom. If you are
Glad you put bloom at the...
What? I don't understand. He's going to have to edit that.
I thought you were stopping before bloom. I was going to go, what?
Oh my god. I hate her. I'm
We
sorry,
already
guys.
got the highlight.
So, if we get your messages and you tell us anonymously or otherwise, that you're in love with someone or whatever.
We don't even have to say your name.
Yeah. So we'll have them to talk about on the 6th, and then you have from the 6th to the 14th to act on your profession.
And who doesn't want to have their Valentine's message shared by us? There's nothing better.
Don't make the letters overly sappy, though, because I don't want to cry on the show.
Oh, I was going to say I don't want to laugh.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
So, like, I get giggles. She might just have emotion.
Right.
I'll just laugh.
Yeah.
So, I'll try and keep it together. But yeah, we'll do it for you.
Yeah.
You know?
We have mailboxes in Alexandria Hall, HO West. You
And
can
I
slide
have
them under our door. Tweet them.
Yeah,
Or not tweet them.
I have an inbox on Twitter.
Yeah, direct message them.
DMs. Slide in there.
Don't profess your love for us.
Oh,
well, for Sam, you can.
why
don't.
not you?
You just said I was in a happy, committed relationship.
Yeah, but keep him on his toes.
Jeez.
Sorry, Alex.
Oh, now you said his name.
Oh, sorry, Richard.
Richard.
So yeah, we had the Valentine's Day. We'll do that. What else we got coming up?
Okay, here's my thing. Sam doesn't want me to say this, but I don't care what she wants.
Well, I'm not in full
Yes, yes.
agreeance yet.
Okay. I desperately want us to do a podcast. Just a weekly 20-minute. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I try to be mentally stimulated. And I listen to some that are really, really funny. Sometimes offensive, so I won't say what they are, and I won't encourage you to listen to them, but they're really, really funny. And I think that we could have a good time. Like, we could talk about literally anything.
I know.
It doesn't have to be LC related, because it won't be an LC podcast, it'll be us.
I feel like that's just dangerous.
We could talk about murder. We could talk about our girls freely. We could talk about...
I don't think we can.
You've already said his name, so Alex. We could talk about when Alex does stupid stuff. We could talk about all current events. We could talk about the wall or the slats.
Well,
we could talk about your status and immigration.
Let's not, because it depresses us daily.
We could do
It's a
so
nerve-wracking
much.
process. Here's the thing, with everything we've got going on, though, and then the upcoming additions to this show, like, I just don't know how we'll fit it in. And I don't want to oversaturate the podcast market. Because we do listen to a lot of podcasts. We get shout-outs on podcasts. So, I've been on a podcast called Soccer Chat. I'm going to shout them out. Because they love the two Brits.
Yeah, as they should.
They love the two Brits. But when I go on that podcast, I'm with the other Brit, who's one of my best friends who works at Florida, but she's a soccer coach. So I get torn between two different sets of Brits.
Well, you don't have to sacrifice. Listen.
No, I know.
Why have either or when you could have both and? See?
I'll have to think about
Yeah.
it. But I do want to let you know, so when I was at the soccer coaches convention, literally would have coaches coming up to us. Most of these people are people I'm friends with on Twitter or Facebook. They go, "We love the two Brits." Like, people outside of LC. People in England. One of the
People
first
in England?
conversations I had when I got back, I go to pick my mum up from work, and the lady she works with goes, "I love the two Brits. I watch it every other week."
That is so precious.
They love it.
See, we need
I was
people
like,
at LC to engage more and love us as much as
I don't
everyone
know
else does.
why, because we're just fools.
We are
But
fools, but that's...
so, come on, Willette. This is the most exciting part.
So, we're going to potentially have some changes this season. We're possibly nixing Would You Rather. We haven't totally committed to that yet, but we're going to do some challenges,
Brit versus
if you will.
Brit.
Brit versus Brit.
We have a voiceover
Now,
already.
oh yeah, you did tell me that. I didn't listen to it, though.
Sweet
Sam, so she posits this idea to me, and I think that's great. And then she starts to provide me with examples, and they are things like the cinnamon challenge. I was like, bruh, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do the cinnamon challenge. I'm not eating Tide Pods. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, no, not that.
You know that it's
But
heinous.
We're going to get basketball involved as well.
So, yeah, I think we're going to have a shootout because we had a mini practice with some of the basketball girls.
Maybe just take on different sports.
I propose we do boxing
Yep.
/ sparring,
Each other.
hand-to-hand combat.
So excited.
There are just so many ways to. We do a football one. We could punt, or not punt.
Oh,
field goal.
You're done already with
Oh
that one.
yeah. Oh,
But
also,
we'll do it because I love
Speaking of
winning.
convention, yeah, that's unfair because she plays a sport with her legs. But you guys need to go watch her Twitter video of her hitting the crossbar because we asked about it. She's so modest about it, but we were like, how many tries did it take? And she was like, that was the fourth one. But she made all 4 of them. They just happened to film the 4th one.
I missed one,
Oh,
and
you
that
missed
was
one?
my 5th one.
Oh, okay. But, so 4 out of 5. I mean,
What can I say?
I'm not trying to toot your horn or anything, but...
Meep.
Right. So, anyway, this challenge today, it's not a challenge. We were gifted items.
My belly's too big to get down there.
Okay, so look at these precious presents. You probably can't see them.
I don't know if Brad wants to zoom in.
What's the status of how you can see it? Andy's mad at me because of something I said pre-recording, so he's giving me as little as possible. Put it down, put it back. He gave me a hand gesture.
So, these were delivered
It wasn't
to
inappropriate.
my office by Miss Gina. And for some reason, I didn't assume they were from Miss Gina, so if they are, I apologize profusely.
Should we read this before we read this?
So,
Don't say that letter.
on here... This is a spell mistake. Sorry for anyone who... Sorry, this is late. Hope your Christmas was great. Love the 2 Brits. Wanted to give you all a gift. It's the best one ever that you'll love and treasure. Okay? So these 2 things came to my office with this bit of paper. The 2 Brits. Please open these gifts during the next episode of the 2 Brits so your reaction and appreciation of the gift can be seen by your fans. Don't worry. We've got some notices. It's not dangerous or inappropriate. Won't hurt or embarrass you. It's not poisonous and won't blow up, because that would be television gold. It's not scary. Nothing will jump out at you. It's not closed. It's not alive. Pinky promise. We've racked our brains. We don't know who sent it. I don't know if people, I've interrogated a couple of people. I don't know if the send were down there.
Well, Brad and Sam have some theories on what the item is. But before we open
We're not going to do the theories.
I want to say, no. This is a little bit cruel for me because on one episode I said that I have severe anxiety about opening presents because I feel the need to really love whatever gift is given to me, and my face...
What if it's terrible?
I think it might be an endearing quality, but I think it's also a flaw that my face will always say what I'm thinking and feeling, and so if I don't like this, we're in a lot of trouble. Also, I appreciate this list of disclaimers, but I've seen enough episodes of like 2020 and Forensic Files to know that that could just be a lie, and this is dangerous.
Like, I've waited,
We've waited so long. And we were so good. We entertained the idea for a long time of just peeling the tape and the paper, opening it, and then sliding it back in the package, and we didn't do it.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Brittany slapped me hand away.
I did, which was my idea.
I have butterflies. I'm so
Wait
ready.
a minute.
I
cannot even. I told you, remember?
I can't do this. I can't.
Do you remember when I said...
I think I'm going to throw up.
Do you remember when I said it feels like beanbags sliding around? The cornhole beanbags? Because we shook them, obviously. Brad, have you seen it yet? Do you know what it is? It is 22 packs. Different kinds of grits. Because we both hate grits. But I'll tell you what, cheddar cheese doesn't sound
No,
bad.
none of that sounds appealing.
Or country bacon.
Like, I feel a bit...
But original? I just...
My butterflies have turned
Look
into
at this.
sickness.
Well, okay. Oh, and they're 100 calories. What are you saying?
So,
Is that intentional?
I think this has come from those people in
This is
Alexandria
from...
Hall.
I think this is from KB.
No, do you?
She had a panic attack that you didn't like grits, that we don't like grits.
That was Rooney's guess, actually. Coach Mason
was KB?
said my guess would be her.
Well,
I don't know
you
if she
what.
told him and he's out there, but...
Okay, well, here we go. Look, this person has provided us with 2 episodes worth of challenges because you know what we're going to do? We're going to make these for our next episode, and we're going to eat them, or whatever. Gag them down.
Can you provide the sick bucket as well?
And you'll get to see, truly, our reaction to grits.
It's honestly, just looking at 6 original, 7 butter,
Yeah.
5 cheddar cheese, and 4 country bacon.
I think I could get on board with the cheddar cheese.
That's like saying, hey, want some bacon porridge? Want some cheesy porridge? I've just sprayed me sickness all over. Original. Why do you want original anything? Like original Lay's. Why do those even exist?
Oh, I like original Lay's.
No. Phone call. If that's KB Thomas.
We're not live, Sam.
If that's KB Thomas, falling.
Well, you know what?
We appreciate the
We
thought that
do
went into
appreciate
this.
it. This was good. We're gonna eat them again or whatever.
Someone's messing with the
And don't forget to send us your anonymous Valentine's.
You guys will be in love, and I'll just be love.
Yeah,
sick.
guys, remember the phrase is "ring by spring." Spring is rapidly approaching, so we're gonna help you guys find your soulmates or whatever.
Bring by spring. That's her goal.
It's not. I can't. She's tough for me.
Anyways, enough for this week. We'll see you.
See you next time.
Wave to the fans.